let's begin with our feet flat on the floor, toes lifting up and wiggling around, knees bent. And on an inhalation, arms come wide up overhead. Let your hips lean forward. Open your hip flexors. Hands touch. Exhale, bring your palms back to your heart. Let's do that again. Inhale, bend the knees. Think about exaggerating this. Exhale, dropping it back down to the heart. Inhale, scoop your breath up towards the sky. Hips lean forward. Exhale, pull that positive energy back down to your heart. Let's do this 3 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, do it with a smile. And exhale. Nice job. All right, step the feet a little bit wider than the outer hips. Turn the toes forward and just double check the feet, because sometimes that one foot likes to turn out because that's what you're used to. Now anchor through all 4 corners of the feet. Not just into the ankles, but into the mound behind the big toe and the inside edge of the heel. Great job. Now hug your legs together. Feel your inner thighs engaged, feel your glutes engaged. Let your legs come to life. Now shift your hips to what would be your left and feel that right hip, whether it's willing and mobile or it might even kind of want to lock up on you. And then bring it back to center and shift your hips the other way. Now this is not a fold, this is a lateral slide. Inhale, center, and exhale, slide. That hip kicks up. Inhale, center, and exhale, slide. So notice how it's more about my hips than it is about my upper body. Now let's bring the upper body into it. Hips slide to the left. You reach to the right. Keep reaching. Now I feel that stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach. Keep the tailbone turned down. We're not letting our body come forward and our booty come back. Back to center. Inhale. Slide, slide, slide. Try not to roll forward. Exhale, back to center. Inhale. And exhale. Keep your feet grounded. Inhale. I'm pushing from my foot to my hip, to my rib, to my sticky underarm, all the way to my opposite fingers, back to center. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, reach, exhale. One more time, don't forget, we are moving the hips. It's easy to just focus on that upper body. Exhale, one more time. Inhale, and exhale. Nice job, arms down. Inhale, arms come back up overhead, hug your inner thighs. A little bit of a bend in the knees, hips forward. Exhale, hands to prayer. Let's just do that 2 more times. 3s are always nice. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Nice job. All right, so hopefully you have your chair out. And if you don't have a chair, a counter, a step, a stool, anything you got, the wall would work just fine. Facing the mouth of your chair. Hands to the mouth of the chair. Now step your feet back so that your hips are kind of over your heels, more or less. Bend the knees a few times, wiggle your sit bones around, drop your head, and feel your palms planted firmly on the chair as you sink heavy into the underarm. So really try to open up that tight fascia, because noticing what's stiff and tight, we can draw more attention to it during the day. Now draw the belly up on the exhalation. Really hollow the abdomen and try not to let your knees spin in towards each other. Nice deep breath in. Here, your breath is your vehicle to create more space. And exhale. Excuse me. Drop your hands from the chair, bend your knees and roll yourself up. Now fist to your sacrum, not in your lower back. There's your back of your pants. It kind of feels like a plate. Bend your knees, press down on your sacrum, almost like your tailbone is trying to tuck between the legs. Pull your elbows in and now lift your sternum, hang from your heart, and maybe even drop your head back. Standing camel, otherwise keep the chin at the chest, especially those of you with any type of balance, vertigo, dizziness type going on. Now bend your knees deeply. If you need to, widen your feet. Come into a chest expander. If your hands don't clasp, now's the time to grab that strap or towel. Drop the chin, nice deep breath in. Now relax the shoulders. I can feel my shoulders sinking forward, and notice how much my knees are bent. Nice deep breath in, and nice deep breath out. Now lean even more forward, nice deep breath in, and nice deep breath out. Drop the arms down, roll it up, arms come up the chimney, my hips are coming way forward. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer. Nice job. Let's do that one more time on the chair. So hands come to the mouth of the chair. Notice how I'm challenging myself. I'm not going to step forward. I'm going to reach for the chair. It's all those little things that add up over time. Now plant the hands firmly. Feel the shoulder blades spread. Sink through the underarm. I really love bending and straightening my legs to kind of wiggle in to those tight spots. Wipe your hips side to side like a bunny tail on a chalkboard. And then again, nice deep exhalation. Inhale deeply. And exhale, excuse me, belly pulls up as you exhale. Really hollow the abdomen. I'm focusing on the underarm, trying to sink down, create as much space as possible. You and I both know we need it. Take the tongue off the roof of the mouth and just enjoy this for a moment here. Allow your body to slowly unwind. And you may even notice those points or moments where your body's like, no, I won't let go. And just encourage yourself with your breathing. Release the hands, bend the knees, sit into your hips, feel your sacrum, feel your lower back, all spread, drop your head completely. Now breathe and try to stretch your upper back. Hands come back behind, interlace the fingers, or now's the time to grab that strap. So I have long arms, so my hands clasp easily. You might have short arms, so feel free to hold a strap or a towel because we want range of motion. We want our shoulders to move. Just clasping the hands isn't worth it. Feel free to grab hold of something. Even your t-shirt or a sock, whatever you got nearby. Now lower the arms down, roll it up, keep your knees bent, glide your hips forward, arms come up the chimney. I call this functional extension, so good. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer. Whew, that felt awesome. Okay, back to center. Let's have a little bit of balance, but before we do, take that left foot and roll over the toes. Give the foot a good little stretch, just as much as you can handle, even if it's just the idea of rolling over your toes. Your feet have been kept in shoes and on flat surfaces for far too long. Move those toes around, same thing opposite side. And even in yoga, here we are on a flat surface. Barefoot is good, but we want to make sure that we're using our feet to the best of our ability. Awesome. Doesn't that feel good? Perfect. All right, feet a little bit wider than the outer hips, not quite what I call an A-frame, but it's a slight outward angle from the hip to the heel. Feet are parallel, toes are forward. Now bend the knees, shoot the hips back as you angle your body. So this is like a really wide leg, let's call it a chair pose. Belly pulls up and in, weight is in your heels. Now inhale, arms come up to cactus, palms face in, not forward. So as my palms face in, I'm going to retract my arms, I'll turn sideways, without pushing my chest out. So now I have to use my core and engage my glutes. We're using a wider base just for stability today, but sit your hips back. Sit your hips back enough to where your toes lift slightly and pull your arms back into retraction without jetting your ribs cage out. That means your core is engaged. Eye line is slightly down and forward. Neck is long. Now I can feel my upper back really kicking in. See if you can turn your thumbs out for even more of a bicep deltoid activation. Now here's the fun part. Nice deep breath in, spread your toes. Try lifting your heels up off the ground without rolling into your ankles. Woo, keep your focal point and remember your breathing. Keep sitting back into your hips. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale, drop your heels, lower your arms, and keep your knees bent as you drop into a forward fold variation again. Nice deep breath in, and nice deep breath out. Nice deep breath in. I'm either on my fingertips, and it's okay if I'm on my forearms as well, or on a low stool. Start to bend your knees. You could even face your chair, and see how far you can drop your hips down into a squat. Now, if you're just up here, and that's totally okay. So as you start to lower down, you're just trying to find your end range. This is my end range because I do a lot of squats because I know they're important, and this might be new for you, so this is just about honoring where you are. If you want to use the chair and just bring yourself back as far as you can go and hold on to that chair, that's fine. If you feel like sitting on the chair is more your style and leaning forward and just really trying to lengthen the spine, in essence, it's still a little bit of a squat. You're just supported. So how can we make this work? Let's hold this and breathe for a few more counts. Nice long spine, shoulders pulled back. Think about that chair pose we just did. Keep breathing. If you've been feeling a little doom and gloom lately, maybe you just haven't been breathing. Now head drops as low as you can go. Lift up your hips and keep your feet planted. Nice deep breath in and nice deep breath out. Bend your knees, roll it up. This time arms come wide and up overhead. Keep your knees bent, there's that extension. Keep your arms up and stand upright. Now grab for one wrist, hips move to the right. So my hips move to the right as I reach to the left without rolling forward. If anything, try to roll open as you engage your glutes. Let's hold it 3, 2, 1, bring it back up. Opposite side, grab for the wrist. Palm and fold of the elbow face your head. Lean your hips to the left. Engage your glutes down. Stretch and breathe. And back up to center, arms drop down. Bend your knees. Now let's really liberate with the breath. Inhale up. Exhale, prayer. Inhale up. Exhale, prayer. So many people overlook the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Interlace the fingers, press your palms forward. I'll turn sideways. Drop your tailbone, round your spine, drop your chin, and just pull the arms to the right or to the left. Feels good. Drop them down. Inhale, press them up. Lift your heart, lean your hips forward. And then exhale, hands to prayer. The light in me honors and bows to the light in you. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.